What's up guys, Guillaume here and welcome back to Pro Cycling Manager 2023 for yet another episode of the Quantas career mode. Today's episode, we shall begin La Vuelta. Now, I have bad news. I've got good and bad news. The good is that you're seeing this save, meaning I've just saved it. Literally, I saved it. However, I won't be able to send you the file because the save's fucked. Like, the save is physically fucked. If you had, I don't know if I showed it in the previous episode, but basically there was a few stages in the Vuelta that were Quebec, which was fine. Then I looked at the GP and I realized that the stages that were Quebec were actually normal stages that I did have. It was a 2023 Vuelta. So that wasn't good. I was like, it's fine. I'll put another variant. I can't open the fucking save anymore. I tried with PCM DB. I tried with Fast Data. I tried with an Excel sheet database thing. It doesn't work. I opened a weekly save, which worked. I was like, I'm a genius because I know the game. I can't save anything. I can't do anything. I can't change anything. So I had to reinstall the game just so I can get the 2023 race. So yeah, you're not gonna see a custom variant. You're seeing the 2023 Vuelta. I would have liked to give you something else, but I think it's better than nothing. Therefore, in today's episode, we've got a team time trial in Barcelona, then Healy stage, mountain stage, Healy stage, mountain stage, and a sprint to wrap up the episode. And we begin the Vuelta with this team time trial in Barcelona. Obviously, La Vuelta being a race close to my heart. It's the first podium on a Grand Tour that we ever achieved with Sebastian Berwick. And he's there to finish his story. In the words of Cody Rhodes, Eddie Dunbar, our first Grand Tour winner, is also here. The objective of the team is a stage win. My secret objective would be the GC, obviously. It would allow us to have won all 3 Grand Tours this year, although I doubt that it'll happen. But yeah, it's our final ever Grand Tour. I just want to do well. That's why we've also decided to bring the likes of Michael Matthews, because they're channel heroes. And the first winner of the time trial is going to be the team Argo Shimano, ahead of Team Adecco, and Louis Vuitton will finish in P14, 34 seconds down. It's quite alright on my end. Alright, the first road stage. The red jersey, I believe, is Johannes Staude, is it? It is. For Argo Shimano, I don't know if it's a GC leader for them. Could be Marco Brenner. It could be Ben. It could not be Ben Zwihoff. That's the funny thing with La Vuelta, is that you never know who's in shape and who isn't. For us, it's simple. Ben Healy has not triggered his fitness peak, but he's got 96 fitness. Sebastian Berwick has a -4, and he has not triggered his fitness peak. Neither has Eddie Dunbar, despite the +4 of the former Irish champion today. We are working a custom kit from Qantas ANZ. Don't ask me who ANZ are. I don't know. I'm gonna guess. Could it be Air New Zealand? Could it be a collab between Qantas and Air New Zealand? Like an Air France KLM type thing. I don't know. But we've got a Healy stage between Mataró and Barcelona. Hills at the end. Could it be for a sprinter? Could it be for Michael Matthews, or is it gonna be for the breakaway, or for the GC leaders? Many questions. The answer in roughly 164 kilometers. We've taken the lead of the peloton as we approach Barcelona. Alistair Makela is going to pace 96 as we start the hill towards the finish line. Could we make some differences here? Potentially, that is by far the objective. We've got the Team Sky in our wheel for Rémi Cavagna and Martin Tuesveld. Yeah, that's definitely a contenders team if I've ever seen one. Alright, Corbin Strong's going to go 95 right here, right now. We're going to drop Alistair. Maybe unleash a bit of an attack with Corbin Strong at the summit. Does everyone follow? Rémi Cavagna tries to, but it's difficult for the French rider as Corbin Strong leads a 5-man group of just Bolton riders. Sorry, we're back here. Of just Qantas riders. We did not win the team time trial, but we're taking revenge today. Ben Healy, Eddie Dunbar, Michael Matthews for the stage win in Barcelona, or Corbin Strong. I may have to give it to... I'm going to let them sprint and we'll see who wins. It's most likely going to be Ben Healy. It is indeed a win for the Irish champion. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 with Oscar Chamberlain. Qantas is definitely back. Right, yesterday was fun, yesterday was good. Today's another day. Surya Arinsal, the first mountain stage of this Vuelta. It arrives very early on stage 3. GC-wise, Ben Healy leads ahead of Eddie Dunbar and Michael Matthews following yesterday's stronghold by our team. It's a +1 for Eddie Dunbar. I expected better. But as we have the first mountain stage, I believe it is right that we take a look at the competition that we'll face throughout the final Grand Tour of this season. Okay, Alpecin has Antonio Tiberi. I swear the poor lad has done every single Grand Tour this year and he has not done anything in any of them. When it comes to Team Sky, they will be led by Simon Yates and Theo Gegenhardt. Mostly Gegenhardt because Yates is already more than 50 seconds behind. UAE is led by João Almeida and Richard Carapaz. And potentially Emil Herzog, who's had a very good Tour de France. Vinci is led by Marc Soler. If Marc Soler is the 4th favourite of the Vuelta, I think we've got something on our hands here. Pavel Sivakov leads Milram. Oh yeah, shit. Yeah. Okay. We could do something here. Oh, the stats of Patrick Conrad. Fuck me. IAM is led by Christian Rodriguez. Quickstep, Miguel Lopez. He's 3 minutes behind. Maybe not Miguel Lopez. Julian Gonçalves. 125 down. Tobias Foss. Okay, it's between Foss and Gonçalves, so maybe just nobody. Burgos BH. Juan Manuel Diaz. I don't think they have anyone, if I'm being honest. Maybe Ruben Guerrero. I don't know. Air China. Milan Vada. No, he's dead. Fortunato. Also dead. Louis Vuitton, Leo Bizio for his 3rd Grand Tour as well. I stole the polka jersey from him. Hopefully he's not gonna backstab me. Jesse Maris for EF with Hugh Carthy. Mikel Landa, former winner for Omega Pharma. Okay. I mean, there's no real... I wasn't saying there's no real climber. There's Davide Piganzoli, who's definitely good, but he's already 3 minutes behind. But I think, on paper, I could fight for a podium finish with Mr. Eddie Dunbar. Now, one thing I don't want to do is to assume the responsibility of the race, so that's why I completely let the breakaway. I did pace with Alistair, Oscar and Corbin, but I never paced to chase them. I just paced to avoid the breakaway from having like a 15 minutes lead. Meaning that with 28 kilometers remaining, the breakaway has more than 7 minutes on a peloton. Peloton paced by different teams. I believe it is now EF pacing with Florent Sénéchal and Jesse Maris. So they are going for what's his name? For Hugh Carthy. Someone also getting dropped here. That's the Michael Oscar Chamberlain. That's fine. Ben is slightly behind. I would like Ben to come back a bit further. But so far, not gonna say so good, but we are there. That was a crash behind with Oscar Chamberlain, but he's back on the bike as we start the climbs towards Arinsal. 5:50, 6 minutes behind the breakaway. Anyone big in the group of 5? Maxi Schachmann, Antonio Pedrero, Victor Langelotti, Jano Hanenen, and Jonathan Caicedo. That's fine. Peloton has definitely increased the rhythm. Mostly Christian Rodriguez, as Johannes Staun admitted, the best young rider is trying to maybe get a gap on Eddie Dunbar and Ben Healy. We'll see if I can maybe do a bit of a late comeback here, but we have been dropped by the group of Staun admitted, despite having energy. Right, let's try to pace 99 with Eddie Dunbar. We should finish with everyone. Good. No worries on our front. Maxi Schachmann wins in Arinsal ahead of Roland Talman and Zukowski. P5 for Gegenhardt, who's going to get a few seconds on us. Alright, we're going to lose a few seconds on the favourites. We could have done better. My positioning wasn't great. I expected to come back by pacing 91, but I never did. We don't have the red jersey anymore. That is for Maxi Schachmann, who gained 104 positions yesterday. We sit in 3rd and 5th with Eddie Dunbar and Ben Healy. That's completely fine by me. Realistically, that's fine by me. And we have a stage today that suits a sprinter that can go across the hills, and I believe that is the exact definition of Michael Matthews. And you better believe that for the final Grand Tour of this career mode, I am not leaving empty-handed. It's a very curious stage. A lot of riders have tried to attack. There was at one point a group of 20. Well, there we go. That's another attack by Emil Herzog from the UAE Team Emirates. But yeah, many riders have tried to attack. A group of 20 was there with none of my riders, to the exception of Alistair Makela, who was in this morning's breakaway. The green jersey's dropped. I'll be honest, I've never heard of him. He's got 71 mountain, that's his best stat. So I don't know who the fuck he is. We have dropped the peloton, but Mikel Landa's bringing everyone back. Yeah, I'm telling you, this is weird. This is an interesting stage, quite odd. 16 riders for the win today in Tarragona. We're gonna launch Ben Healy. We're gonna launch soon Corbin Strong, who will launch Michael Matthews, as we have a very slight uphill portion here. There goes Corbin Strong, there goes Michael Matthews, and the win today in Tarragona is for the GOAT. Michael Matthews, Edge Dunbar, and Corbin Strong for yet another 1, 2, 3, 4. Some more health there between Moreira and Buriana, -5 for Oscar Chamberlain. Jesus Christ. Green jersey for Edge Dunbar. Cool. Love that. That's definitely an objective I have my eye on with Michael Matthews. Actually, the top 4 right now of the point classification is just us, which makes sense. The previous green jersey was this man here, Cedric Bakker Christopherson. Gonna guess he was in a few breakaways, and something must have happened with Tetsuo Yamamoto, because there's no way. Like they got points. There we go. Yeah, they got 37 points because this gave 20 points and this gave 20 points. There was a bit of an issue here. Are you telling me that the IS actually give 20 points? I was a part of this morning's breakaway with Alistair Makela. However, he got bullied by Sergio Samitier and whoever was the other guy. Meaning that with 16k to go, there is a duo up front. I think it's Vegard Kulset. No, it's Magnus Kulset and Sergio Samitier. 1 minute, 12k to go, and I'm gonna pace them back. I didn't want to pace because I had someone up front, but now I don't, so we are going for it. Just under 4 kilometers to do. We've caught the final breakaway, and we're gonna launch the sprints in Buriana. Always sprinting for Michael Matthews, obviously, despite the 0 today of the Aussie. Acceleration on the right here by Ide Schelling for Milram. There goes Sebastian Berwick, followed immediately by Ben Healy. I'm yet to see the sprinters in this race, and it shows because for the 3rd time on this Vuelta, it's a win for Qantas. It's a win for Michael Matthews ahead of Edge Dunbar and Vlad van Mechelen, who prevents Qantas from another hat-trick. Edge Dunbar gets 6 seconds. We are 1 second behind Maxi Sharman in the general classification. My riders have all triggered their fitness peak, to the exception of Oscar Chamberlain, who I think is completely out of fitness, despite the +4 today and the 98. Okay, but he had like an expected -1, and he's got tiredness on his form. Great day all around. Great day all around. +3 for Edge Dunbar, +5 for 6 riders in this team. I'll take that as we head to the Observatorio de Javalambre. Sadly for me, I wound up in a breakaway of pricks, because throughout the day, they never paced more than 59. They obviously attacked for every KOM, the Puerto de Arenas and the Alto Fuente de Rubielos. But now, they refuse categorically to pace. Despite me pacing, like, it's not a question of I haven't taken a single relay and therefore they don't want to pace with me, because I have done more than enough in today's stage. We'll attack once more with Michael Matthews. You're going to see no one here is going to pace. Actually, no. Lorenz Fuss is going to pace. Lawson Craddock is going to join me, and he's not going to run me. There we go. This has been the race scenario for basically ever, and I'm not really happy with it. I decided to let myself get dropped with Michael Matthews, and therefore we start the Alto de Javalambre with no breakaway, as Theo Gegenhardt is the first one to make a move. It's a 1-2 right now for Britain. No, it's not, because that's Jesse Mares and not Hugh Carthy. Mikel Bea paces behind with Luis Joluas and Santiago Buitrago, and we find ourselves slightly further down, but that's fine with 8k to go. Not really happy with the current situation of this race here. Despite pacing 88, I can't come back at the front. And that's not a question of me having no energy, it's just I cannot come back at the front. Antonio Tiberi is in the lead, 3.5 kilometers left until this stage. And Tiberi, for once, is well placed in the GC. That's something I've never seen in this season so far. But we need to get a move on. And we need to do it now. Ben Healy's trying his best, but we're not catching many riders. At least, actually, we're not catching enough riders, that's for sure. I definitely should have used them in my gel. The win today between Tiberi, Pavel Sivakov, and Christian Rodriguez, that's also where the red jersey is going to go. I had energy, I just don't know what happened. Maybe I was too defensive, I don't know. But once again, when the road goes up, we're not here. Which is the exact opposite of how my save has gone so far. It's going to be P7 for Eddie Dunbar and P9 for Ben Healy. Alrighty, final stage of the episode, a sprint stage between Utiel and Oliva. The GC is as follows. We are once again P3 with Eddie Dunbar, this time 20 seconds behind Pavel Sivakov, the French rider from Milram. Tiberi is the main contestant with 82 Mountain. He scares the shit out of me. I'm very surprised by how the stage has gone yesterday, if I'm being honest. I'm really surprised. Because I had +5s, I didn't think I'd struggle that much. But that's the way the game goes. I said, sprint finish, Michael Matthews is here, and he's got a green jersey to keep today. I fucking hate this. Ben Healy had a puncture, and therefore the riders in his wheel waited for him. We don't need this. I don't think I'll have what it takes to come back for the final sprint, which is a bit of a shame. And that's the way the sports goes, I guess. Actually, Oscar Chamberlain with a remarkable job here, and we are in the wheel of Ben Askey, and somehow, with 5k to go, we're within the shot. I'm winning the sprint in Oliva. Michael Matthews has lost quite a substantial amount of energy to stay in the wheel of Oscar Chamberlain, but what a job by Oscar, who actually triggered his fitness peak. So I was chatting shit earlier. But there we go. Corbin Strong, Oscar Chamberlain, Michael Matthews. We're going to deviate to the left side of the road because I'm a prick. And there we go. 1.5k to go. Oscar Chamberlain, Michael Matthews in the wheel. Michael Matthews versus Simone Velasco. Where are the sprinters, man? Michael Matthews. I've choked it. Yep, good. I also knocked out my microphone. Get in. Good. I didn't see the hill. It's a win for Matthias Kopecky, it's P6 for Michael Matthews, who's not even the best finisher on my team. End of the first week, we sit P5 and P3 of the GC after 2 mountain stages. In the next episode, we have a time trial coming up, that's always good. 2 medium mountain stage, including Chora del Cati. 3 medium mountain stage. 2 mountain stages. Oh, we've got the Tourmalet. And La Rabelagua. It's good. Okay, definitely can lose this. We absolutely can. Points-wise, we're good to go. We've got a 66 points lead with Michael Matthews. Mountain-wise, we don't care. Bestionwala, we're not fighting for it. And best team, it's Qantas. Alright, if you want to see the rest of La Vuelta, then feel free to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Leave a like down below if you enjoyed today's episode, and I'll catch you in the very near future. My name is Guillaume. Have an amazing day. See ya. Pass me the funk, get your phone.